and welcome to the Parliament. My name is Misty Blessing Uba, the Speaker of this Parliament. Today we'll bring to your living room that word, that four-letter word that keeps everything that brings that smile to your face. That is the topic for today. Well, as I unveil the parliamentarians here, I want to thank you all for being part of us. Guinness Nigerian PLC, GSR 360, Nigerian Breweries, 360 Studios will thank you all for being part of this. And parliamentarians both here and in diaspora. Without you, we can't be here. And so, as we share that, on my far right is Soyebifa. Soyebifa,
you're welcome. This is the Parliament. Mr. Speaker, thank you.
Good. And on my immediate right is Lola.
Good evening, every one of you there. My viewers, welcome on board.
Good. And the last but not the least is on my immediate left, Dominic.
Hello viewers, welcome to the program.
Good. And so here we go. Let us unveil this topic before we go on a short commercial break. What is love? Four-letter word. We'll be back after the short commercial break to unveil both the action and the inaction of this great word. Welcome back. It's still the Parliament wherever you're watching from, cardinally east, west, north or south. It is Parliament and it is your show. Love, I like to say love can be, best defined as a variety of different feelings, states and attitude that ranges from interpersonal attraction, from the attraction to pleasure. It can also refer to, strange feelings of personal attractions. There are different types of love. But before we go into that, Dominic, what do you call love? What do you see as love?
I see love as a natural thing. Something you don't buy, you don't beg for it, it's just natural, from the heart. Something you can share with everybody without going back to say, oh, I made a mistake. Something that gives you pleasure to do it again and again. Something that will make you educate people, bring people together in and out, worldwide, country, states, and become one. That's what I see as love.
Is it possible to have an artificial love?
Of course.
Okay. Lola, what do you see as love?
Love is an affection.
Okay.
We are imbued naturally with love that you can share with people. Love can be defined as I can't call it a product, but it's a selfless service.
Okay.
To people, to the needy people, to do who really need it.
Okay.
To help.
So it can be seen as an action.
It's an action that you build within yourself to know this is a way you want to make people to live in a way that we give them a positive life thinking.
Okay.
Positive life thinking that at least you want them to grow. You want them to share with you your idea, your passion. And you have to be more or less like a passion. You have to be within yourself that I want to create something within my community, within myself, within the best people I know they can benefit from. Not to be shared by one person. It should be shared among in the community. Okay. Your community, your society.
Okay. So Ibifa, what can you best describe as love?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I will describe love as that state of mind when you have so much affection for something that you can even disadvantage yourself in the interest of that act. It could be person, it could be to an animal, it could be to the environment, it could be to just anything that whenever you are ready to depersonalize yourself for the pleasure of the other, for the interest of the other, in the betterment of what is not you, you have loved.
Okay. Now, Dominic, you said it's a natural thing.
Yes.
And I asked, much earlier, is it possible to have artificial love?
Of course.
And so how can, how
Well,
does that work?
I will give one instance. Not everybody can eat with a man.
Okay.
Imagine a pregnant woman in the street or in the market, and she because when pregnant men come out and they are pregnant, they have one funny behavior or feelings
Okay.
that they want to eat anything they see or anything that comes their way. And you see this madman or woman somewhere, and this pregnant woman will rush to him or her to pick from him to eat without minding if he's a mad person or whatever. That is artificial love, because in her normal state as a normal person, she would not go there. So I see that as an artificial love at that point in time.
Okay. Lola, do you think there's artificial love?
Yeah, there's artificial love.
It's like-
Artificial love more or less like can be seen as I love you when I'm benefiting from you.
Okay.
At the moment I'm not benefiting from you, the love falls.
So it means that,
It means if I'm having something I'm deriving from you at a point in time,
yeah,
when that privilege stopped,
yeah.
maybe you have been giving me some incentive and so you cease to give me that thing after a period of time.
Yeah, it means that it's not love. So that can be seen as.
That's artificial.
Okay, so, okay. So Ibifa, do you think that there is something like artificial love?
Yes, it exists.
Or unnatural?
Well, all love is natural. Its application is what makes it negative, artificial, or true.
Okay.
Let me give you an example. When the politicians call us out and buy us the same t-shirt and canvas, and we all go to the stadium to tell them, yeah, you are the man, you are the man, we do not love him.
Okay.
We went there because we are paid to come and sing his name. He knows he doesn't love us either, because he paid us to come there and tell people that we love him. That is not love. But a situation where, let us say you are rushing for a bus in Lagos, the downfall is coming, and there's a pregnant woman, and there's an elderly woman, and there's a very young girl, who is probably stronger and faster. For the younger one to have enough respect, okay, to let the old elderly lady board the bus first and give chance to the pregnant woman to enter. Because she loves people like that, she shows respect, she lets them in. That for me is an act of love.
Is respect part of love?
If you do, it is not necessarily a part of love, but it is an accoutrement of love. It is part of the condiments of love. Okay? You may respect who you do not love for what you get from the person.
Respect.
Okay? Yes, you can respect. Like I'm telling you, the politicians will go there to shout that they are this thing. Do you think we respect them? We don't respect them, because once they enter, this same mouth of which they say you are the saint, the same mouth that is saying don't mind him, they are all going there to thief. Okay? That's the way we are. I want you to understand the picture I'm painting. Okay?
I don't think
Respect is part of love. Love is the all-encompassing word
Of an affectionate action.
in life.
Okay.
Because when you love, you no longer see anything wrong in that person. If you somebody says, that man, look, Swifer's leg has one accident wound there that is giving him a bad man, you say, I love him. You don't see anything wrong with the person. That is when you love. Not necessarily because you want to sleep with the person in bed, okay? But when you love somebody, it's when you subsume your own personal interest in the advantage of that person, or that thing, or an idea.
Okay.
That for me is love.
Okay. Now, Dominic, do you think love exists?
of course it does.
Does it exist between man and man, or does it, does it exist amongst us as humans?
Of course, to a certain extent. Why? Because these days you see people, they pretend to love you because of what you have, what they can gain from you, and those stuff.
And so that true love that you're talking
The
about,
true love,
that's a natural love.
the
Does
natural
it
love
exist? Does it still exist?
Of course, I will use my parents as an example. No matter what happens between my dad and my mom, no third party comes in between them. Not even me. All they do is go back to their rooms, sit down and trash it out, and discuss.
Suppose they are just accommodating each other.
They don't.
Because suppose they are just accommodating each other, you know, can that be seen as love?
For you to accommodate somebody, that means you have love for that person. That means you have that thing called love. Because nobody will accommodate a mad person.
Lola, do you think love exists in everybody?
Yes. No?
And so how come some don't show it?
It's because of, you see, love exists in average everybody. Everybody loves. But the problem we are having is society influence on the love as an issue you have between yourself. Look at it this way. I'm on the road and there's an accident. So if really I love to save life, I need to come down and find one or two things
to help. Yeah.
That is love. Because I don't want the person to die. Even in terms, but unfortunately, when you are ready to give that love out, there's likely to be a kind of society, circumstances within this community or society that are not even encouraging enough for you to continue to share that love to others people. For example, I might even manage to drop the so-called victim of accident in the clinic or hospital or nearby this thing. And people there ready to accept. Because love has to continue. You must have an accomplice who must be able to try
to carry to the next level.
To deliver that love. But in the midway, if you have love within yourself that I want to share with people, are people ready to come around with you and support you to make sure you deliver?
Good. So, Itifa, can money buy love?
Number one, it is not for sale. And by its nature, it is not created to be sold. It is like the air we breathe. And I can tell you the quality and quantity of love on earth is so much that it is difficult to say this is where love ends and this is where love begins. Love pervades. Love is in every breath we take. You understand? It's not for sale.
Well, can money buy love?
Money can buy love.
Completely.
Money can buy love.
Yeah.
In love,
Sorry, sir. Pardon me, sir.
Yes.
Money can afford you a fake response to you, which you, in a delusion, will assume is love.
What
It
is
is
it?
not love.
Lola, can money buy love?
Money can buy love.
It cannot buy
And
love.
it's being practicable everywhere now.
Okay.
You see, the so-called politicians, as you rightly mentioned the other time, they come around and campaign to us that this is what they can promise to do. But before you know, you see money being shared among the so-called people who want to benefit from it. So they're like, they love him, and that man is a very good guy. That's artificial love, and money can buy that one. So you can differentiate this. Money can buy artificial love, but money cannot buy natural love.
Yes.
Dominic, there is this, larger opinions about people that God is love. Is love God?
Well, I will say yes, and at the same time I will also say no. In the sense that if you say God is love, yes, today we have many godly men of many men of God,
Yeah.
and what they preach is not what they do. So if we say God is love, to what extent should that be? And if you say love is God, to what extent should that be?
Serifa. Yeah, that phrase.
God is love. When we were boys, secondary school used to be on the doorpost of some men. God is love. God is able. It's not a joke. Let me tell you one truth about love. The essence called love is the most powerful chemical that nature ever produced. It has stood the test of time. It has killed evil. With love, you can make somebody drop a gun pointed at you. If you genuinely love him and you look in that person's eyes with the gun pointed at you, chances are that gun will drop from that person's head and will not be shot. Get my word. If you genuinely show that person love with a pointed gun, chances are that gun will not be fired at you.
Now, the truth is, how do you define a genuine love? Who defines a genuine love?
Look, bros, the eyes sparkle, the intent, the eye is a window to our soul, our lives. Okay? When you look in a man's eye, look in a woman's eye, no matter what the lips said, the eyes never lie. A man that does not love you cannot hide it in his eyes.
A genuine love for me is the natural love we all have as adults for the newborn baby. That is a natural love.
Then what of those adults that kill newborn babies?
Those people you see are not humans.
Well, parliamentarians will be back after the short commercial break to define the different types of love. Welcome back. It's still the parliament. As we discuss that topical issue, 4-letter word that brings joy to the face of all men. Love. What is love? Now, in this second segment, we're looking at love defined as when we are truly engaged in giving and receiving. Look at the underlining word there. Truly engaged in giving and receiving. But that brings us to different types of love. We have the Eros love. Eros love is that is romantic. I'm sure that is the one the fraud comes from. That is the one that has the appendage between boy and girl. That is the one that has the obtainable factor. Then we have the stowed love. That is a natural love between mother and child, between father and child. We have the agape love. That is monodirectional. It's spiritual. It's only from God to man. Man does not love God. Well, we have the filial love. That is the affectionate one. That's the one of friendship. These are the 4 different types of love. Now, Dominic, do you think the fraud in this Eros love, which is seen as the romantic love, can have anything to do with the agape love?
Well, for me, I would say no.
There are two parallel lines.
I tell you, because if you see this thing called love, okay, let's use this modern day. Many of us go to churches now in search of wives. Many of us go to mosques in search of wives, and many of us also move on the streets in search of wives. But the question is this: are you truly loving this person you're meeting in church, mosque, or spirit, naturally or originally? Many people just come to church and they hear, she's a dead woman and she's single and she's working at Chevron. The next thing they begin to think of how to.
There's love.
There's love there. If I go there, I'll make some money and then she'll be like that.
And so that brings back. But do you really think this Eros love, this romantic love, do you think it can influence mankind in a positive direction?
So let us be sincere with ourselves. Definition of love.
Yes.
You have really mentioned the definition that is act of giving.
Yeah, where we are truly engaged in giving and receiving.
And receiving.
Yes.
When you want to exhibit this issue of receiving and giving,
Yes.
you have to be maturely endowed.
There must be no clause. Nothing must tie to it.
And it's a grace from Almighty.
Oh.
Not by anything.
Oh.
In the way of exhibiting love, you show it so that the community will know how you dearly engage them to be more productive.
Yeah.
Economically, socially, politically, and
so
everything. So I cannot imagine I'm looking as somebody looking at a figure in my community and respect me so much so that whatever this man says, I believe in it.
Yeah.
And definitely is going to deliver. At the end of the day, I come into that system, I could not deliver. I'll fail. There's no love. So it cannot be compared. The secondary level is still somebody like, I love this one, it's a very beautiful one. That's a different entirely. If you are being given the grace by God you must have that relation of giving service.
Yeah.
So
people without internet.
Without looking back.
Sorry, this one. This Eros law, that is a romantic law. How do you see it?
That is where commerce lies.
Oh, that's where commerce lies.
Business.
Okay, that is the commercial angle.
I'll tell you what. There's a day called February.
Look for things.
Okay, you even know. Okay, Mr. Speaker knows that day. Oh, Speaker. No, I will say that.
No, that is the day of Kubi.
I know what you mean. You see, what people do on that day, commercials are taken. And when one takes a commercial to advertise a day,
yes,
he knows that he's expecting something in return. He is not loving you. She is not loving you. Or they are not loving you, you're not loving either. Okay. That is a day when I see the highest number of foolery officially from the media and even individually. Some of us, after breaking the woman's head that morning for not serving him the amala or the onumu or ofe onubu in time, you have broken her leg, one arm is broken, and in the evening this woman follows you to the beer parlor with the red gown in the name of God.
So it is purely a day set aside for the septic system.
What I'm saying, yes. What I'm saying, something that we most of us have not known the true meaning of love, in the sense that this particular aspect of love is so commercialized that even parents lie to their children. You're my Valentine. Do you understand? Husbands lie to their wives, wives lie to their husbands, friends lie to their friends. Only using the word love, because they know the power in the word called love. So it is now, let me say, how would I put it now? What's that word?
Affection.
No, it is now exploited as a tool to deceit
the others.
You understand? So on that level, the bulk we are having is not true love.
So
not true love.
Dominic, do you think that this is the commercial arm of love?
Yes, it is. because everybody you see today, they proclaim love, they claim love, they do love. If you ask them what do you love about this?
So it is these euros.
Yes.
And they go back. So that is the commercial.
That is the commercial aspect of love.
Because if you shoot them, people come and tell you, I love you. And they why do you love me? They say nothing, I don't know. So why are you not loving this when you don't know why you're loving anymore? So I see those things as a way of trying to steal or gain from
exploit money.
You know what? On that day, many people are using that day to explain
of course, the use of that day is not out of place, but it is set aside.
But was that the intent? The intent was to do something selfless, to do something godly, show the other man.
Appreciation.
When I say man, I'm not saying man as a bastard man. Now I talk I know say go love man because you know go take now. That's what I'm saying. So this is the intent, but most people, some people growing up, some children growing up today do not know the reason, the history behind Valentine. Okay, so if at that level it can be so deceptive, you tell me what happens in the disco houses, what happens in the